Hello ladies and gentlemen, MarauderEX here, back with more Let's Play Grandia II, and I'm here at the blue blocks, the last one that we needed to move. That was the very first one that we did on the first run-through of this room. Don't even need to move that, because from that third one we can just come up here. I said that was the third one that I moved last episode. That was it. Just come up and we hop from section to section. I've already actually been up through here, because I did farming off-screen to get the Tundra Axe for Merig. I eventually did get that. It took a little bit of time. And then we have another one-time drop that signals that we cannot go back. But we have a save point here that we do need to save it, because next up we have a boss fight. So we want to keep the boss fight in check, because it's going to be fun. Come in here, and we have the core. Just walk in, and here it is. Well, this is the core. Trash it, and this monster's history. So, yeah. It looks like a giant fly with pulsating eyes. I don't know if those are supposed to be lungs or what, but it does not look like what you would expect. Alright, so we've got Valmar's body, which, let's take a look at it. We've got the body itself is level 44, 24,000 HP. The right tentacle has 14,000, and the left and right tentacles both have 14,000. The central body will remain stationary. It cannot move. The tentacles kind of can. Not difficult, but it will use Suck In, which sucks everyone into the right in front of the core, which means that they can be hit so much easier multiple times with the tentacle attacks. So, yeah. This is where fantastic abilities, such as like the Scatter Stone, are going to come into play. Alright, so we've got Zap. I don't think it will actually do much. We've got Freeze, which drops action with Bone-Chilling Cold. I think we'll start off with that because it does... I think that's movement, so I don't think that's really going to help us much. We want to slow its IP, because it does have a faster IP charge than we do. So we want to keep an eye on that. And what are you doing? You're going to do Suck In. We don't want to allow that. You're just going to attack me. That's fine. We're going to stop that. It's way too early in the fight for that kind of nonsense. Alright, so next up we are just going to start we're going to start working on buffs. I don't really need many buffs in this fight, so this is probably going to be a waste. I could just go all out, and I may do that. We'll focus more on debuffing it, and I think we'll just go all out. Is what we're gonna do. I'll lower its defense, I'll raise Ryudo's attack, I'll get sucked in. And that's basically it. That's all it does. It does no damage, it just makes things difficult for you. So, yeah. We'll zap all. What do we got? Well, we've got WoW. We'll boost Ryudo's attack, and then we'll use Sky Dragon Slash. Do some damage to everything.
Shocking! Positively shocking!
Positively shocking. Yeah, this is a kind of a, like, lackluster Valmar piece. Like, in terms of strategy, I really think the Tio clone fight beforehand was, a little more threatening.
Yellow.
I don't know why yellow is the word of choice. So, let's Sky Dragon Slash, shall we? Not as powerful as it could be, but, you know, it's still worthwhile. Oh, and I didn't equip... I had a new helmet that we had. The adamantine helm, I have not equipped that. I don't see. That's the downside of that. That's why you kind of want to use the scatter stones. But you know, I actually may have Merrick use the scatter stone just to keep everything. We got that, and we've got Ice Fang stones, but let's see. How many scatter stones do I only have one? Well, screw that, that's not really worth it. Oh, I forgot about it. I had these, too, the mushrooms. So, yeah. Lots of stuff I forgot about. And, you know, bone harps. Just throw that out. That would actually be better than, yeah. Alright, no. Strangulation. That's a whole lot of not letting that happen. I don't know what it is, but that's a whole lot of no.
Here you go.
I don't know if, that broke or not. I don't know what the break is. Alright, so, he's gonna get Stram off, but we're gonna use Spellbinding Eye. Because, you know, that's fine that you're using that on Merrig. Don't care. However, I do kind of care about that. And I do kind of care about that, because that would hit all of us. So, no. None of that. And just to be on the safe side, we're going to all heal her. Because, you know, reasons. And we'll be all up to full. We're good. Spellbinding Eye will go off. It'll stop the core, so then that gives me some time to attack the tentacles. Take them out. Again, not a threatening fight. Just there. And we've got its special eyes out to get us. And Beast Fang cut. You're at 4. Oh, yeah, we're just going to take that one out. Then we'll take out the other one.
Beast Fang!
Yeah. Just like 2 more hits like that and we're done. And what do you got? You've got Crackle. And yeah, we're just gonna go all out and do damage to that thing and kill it.
Ice.
Ice baby. Alright. Stabbity. Okay, ice not exactly beneficial. Let's just have Ryudo warp over and start beating crap out of it. And I kind of want to save this for another Spellbinding Eye. So we're just gonna Zapple. She's got the zaps. We got the zaps. Get the zaps!
Deep fried goodness!
Yeah, I love the deep fried goodness. That's fantastic. Alright. Zappy. Take out the tentacles. And 1 down. Now we just got 1 more to focus on. You've got just healing. I really need to give you something other than... Alright, who's got... You've got 2 attack. Let's raise your attack some, shall we? And what do you got? You're gonna Beast Fang cut, because why not? Because you're getting ready to attack, and I don't want that to happen. That works. I'm okay with that, and the core is still, you know, out of commission at the moment, so we're doing all right. He's just kind of hanging out there. Oh, as soon as I say that, it's done. All right, I do not have enough to do what I want to do, but we're gonna stop an attack with a Tenseiken Slash.
Tenseiken Slash.
And that's just, it's a beautiful thing. That is a beautiful thing, is what that is. Alright, you've got Lotus Flower. You're gonna use a bomb of some sort. Plus paralysis. I know that's just gonna be regular zap, but you know, you're gonna use Suck-In. I don't want that. Alright, he's gonna hit 3 of them, or we're gonna do Suck-In. Suck-In's fine, because it won't do any damage. This, however, will. So, we don't want that to be a thing. We get sucked in, but we're still okay on damage. So, you know, that's okay. Electrum Stone. I'm just kind of surprised Millennia hasn't gone all batshit crazy. Please, take this. It's just so funny that she's so polite about it when... Oh, and the tentacle is paralyzed? That's fine, the tentacle doesn't need to be paralyzed. The tentacle just needs to die at this point. We can do that. Alright, that's silly. So we're gonna zap. At least we can do some damage to the main body this way. And what are you doing? Strangulation? No! That's the second time you've tried doing that. It's a whole lot of not gonna happen. Alright, and now the tentacle's dead. Disappointed that we're not getting nearly as many treasures from these fights as we were, you know, prior. So, alright, now we can basically just focus on melee attacking. Like, that's basically it. That thing's half dead. So, I'm gonna melee for a bit. It's doing zap on Merrick, it looks like. Okay, that's different, but sure. Why not? I'm just confused at the choice of target, considering Merrick's all off on his own. So, yeah, we're just gonna do that, and we're gonna Spellbinding Eye, because, you know, why not? And we'll do a critical hit, and cancel his action, and this is just silly. Again, not exactly what I was expecting in terms of boss fight, but at this point, it's done. Beast Fang cut. And as far as I know, doing damage to him will not change his amount of time while being under Spellbinding Eye, so we're just gonna throw out special abilities that do more damage than regular hits. And yeah, that's it. We got nothing. Melee attack. This is regular attack. Regular attack. Beast Fang cut. Yeah, again, silly fight is silly. Oh, he woke up. Okay, that's fine. That's a whole lot of not caring, because he's dead. That's it. Did more than enough damage with that, and he's down for the count. And we got some sort of charm, I think, from him. So yeah, that was a boss fight, which means we're gonna have a long cutscene after this. So this episode's gonna be long, but it'll be fun.
You better practice if you want to beat me.
So we got Angel Circle and a relief tag, 6,000 special magic coins, 8,000 gold, 1,600 XP. That was fabulous. So now Valmar's core. Our lives are imperiled. The body does not hold together. Cool it, manimal. Alright, is she... The hell is... I'm about to say, is she absorbing this? Like, do you want to absorb Valmar's core? Is that something that needs to happen, or what? Oh, I guess so. I guess she absorbs it as it's disintegrating, which spares us. Now I have the body. She has a body. Elena's body. So now that we found the granasaber, what'll happen to you and Elena? Why did it have to end up like this? I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, well, she's turning back into Elena. So, I mean, as she typically does after beating a piece of Valmar, so she doesn't stick around too long. Anyway, we got the granasaber, which is just a big entity. Because, I mean, look at this. We're just kind of still staring up at all. Like this. Yeah, how do we carry it? 1,000 men could not bear its weight. And Tio's like, I got this. I shall control it. What are you talking about? Alright, so... Plot twist. Major plot twist. Like, ridiculous plot twist. Is... We are now inside the granasaber. Where are we? We're inside. Main control room of the granasaber. We're inside? Yeah. And we learn a little bit about the granasaber, because apparently Tio can, control it, being ancient technology and all. And we get a little bit of a weird humming. That's creepy. Granasaber's powering up. And it now has a charge. And coolest part of all is it can fly. The granasaber is flying. I like the weird halos around it. That's neat. Alright. And we can see the ground below us. How awesome is that? We're really high up. Just like I'm about... Yeah. It fights evil and has plenty of legroom. Ha ha. I have set the granasaber to land automatically at St. Heim Papal State. I like how Ryudo's like, I don't want to fall off this thing. And now the earth itself shall be safeguarded. So we took out the body. We have the granasaber. But what next? Yeah, what was up with Celine? And Elena's like, what's going on? You heard anything? No, how would we have heard anything from Zara? Like, let's go back to Papal State, and we will talk to everyone. I'm a little tired. Can I rest? Yeah, go ahead. Rest. Just walk off into the ether. It's great. We're in our own shield helicarrier, basically. It's awesome. And Elena has a room. Not a very comfortable looking room. Yeah, I love how she's concerned about Ryuta when, you know, she's got the wings. But if you don't want to hear it, don't listen. Like, I never listen to you. I'm my own person. Alright, so Elena and Millennia are gonna have a little spat. All he wants to do is take away people's freedom. He wants to make you a slave. He's trying to save you or subject you. You really think you can be safe and happy? You can't get safety from the light, you can only get it from the darkness. Okay. This is very light and dark versus, so that's wonderful. And the two of them yelling at each other. I have no room for you in my heart, except if it weren't for her. Never let you have your way with you. Okay, this is... I'm sure they will, actually. I'm not convinced that that's the end of that. And Tio's now serving tea. It's wonderful, you know. Obviously, there's a replicator here on the granasaber. Hard part's over. All that's left is to put the big toy in its big chest. I mean, we did just take out the body of Valmar. What else would be left? We've got the horns in Ryuto and the wings in Elena. So, I mean, unless we're going to stab Ryuto and Elena with this. Kid's just fishing for praises from Elena. And at this point, Ryuto's like, I'm going to beat both. What? That's not happening inside the ship. That's happening outside the ship. The day of darkness is upon us. Which means there's probably a eclipse between the sun and the moon of Valmar. So, yeah, how was that not... Oh god, that's frightening. And of course, an eclipse happens, everyone loses their freaking minds. Day of darkness has come, Valmar's coming! As no one here heard of an eclipse. The cathedral. Let's go to the cathedral. It'll be safe there. If Celine's there, I'm gonna say no, it's not. And everyone's like, oh, the priests were lying. The priests have no idea what's going on. No one knows what's going on. Except for maybe Ryuto, and we're still a little, you know, out of the loop. Please help us. The day of darkness and the nights. What about the Knights? The Knights of Granis massacred everyone in... Oh, no. Oh, no. The Knights would never raise a hand against the innocent. Yeah. Let's get moving. Alright, and that's where we're going to end this episode. We're going to continue on and figure out what's going on with the Knights and probably open up a can of whoop-ass on them. So, till then, later everyone.